When is the proper time for dying? Sometimes we say, oh, he was so young and he died, he passed away. So what? What's the right age for dying? There's no right age for dying. Sometimes you come for a few years, sometimes you live 100 years, it doesn't matter. And more, Seneca, the philosopher, the wonderful philosopher, he was born Spanish, but he lived on the Roman Empire during the time of Nero and Caligula, was a very important figure. I love him. Seneca says, it doesn't matter. He says, normally men are worried about living a long period of time. That's not under our control, but you can control the quality of your living, the quality of your life. So that's a good tip for us. Perhaps we should pay attention to live a proper life. What's a proper life? Living well with people, being a good person, being helpful, being happy, try to take people around you, try to help people. That's developing your own self, yourself. So don't try to live too long. Try to have a meaningful life while you're here. In that sense, there's not the right time for you to die. You live as much as you need. So maybe you died at the age of 18. That's fine. It's never too young. Another thing that people normally consider that perhaps you should review on your concepts is the following. Oh, he was not supposed to die now, was really an accident. There's no accidents. It's quite common when there's a plane crash, for example, you see on the news on TV, and at least in Brazil it's like that, I don't know here, but normally they interview two people. One that said, oh, I was going to go on this plane and suddenly the taxi got delayed, they got in such a traffic jam, and thanks God, luckily I didn't enter the plane and the plane crashed, everyone died, I was not there. Or the other way around, a person, the family is really crying, really feeling sorry, said, oh, he was not to go in that plane, but he changed flights and he took this plane and now he's dead. That's not supposed to happen. No, there's no mistake. Everything happens as it should be. So this person should be on that plane because it was time for him or for her to die, to pass away, to disincarnate. And this other one was not his time yet. He has many more years to go, a few more years to go, a few more hours to go. He has to do other things. So don't regret when a person dies young. It's his or her proper time. Don't regret when a good person dies. Normally we say, oh, there's so many mean people around and he was so good and he passed away. Exactly. That's why he passed away, because he was so good. He's very good enough, he doesn't have to stay here any longer. He came for a period of time to learn some things, to help some people in some subjects, in some matters, and he did. So he's free to go. It's because we understand death as a punishment that we don't understand that logic. It's easier to understand if you take in comparison, for example, two prisoners. Imagine two people who are in prison. They both have to have a sentence of, say, 10 years. This one has 2 or 3 more years to go, and this one just finished his sentence. He could go away. He's so happy because he's going away, he's going to be free, he's going to be with his family. And this one is so unhappy because he will have to stay for 2 or 3 or 5 more years. So once this one is allowed to go, this one says, no, don't go, stay, don't leave me. Is that fair? Of course it's not fair. This one has a much better life. He can go to his better life. He has done his sentence. Same thing with death. This person that is dying is ready to go. He or she has done his sentence in this prison, which is earth. And he's going to a much better place. But once he's dying, us that stay here, that say that love him or her, say, no, don't go away, stay with me, don't leave me. No. Let him or her go. If you love the person, let it go. It's his or her time. There's no mistake, ever.